Today, for our Math Strategies video, we're going to be sorting objects into categories using tally marks and charts to help us keep track of our data. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first example here. We have a lot of different squares. Okay, these squares are about the same size, but they are different colors. So we're going to go ahead and categorize these squares based on their color. We're going to be using tally marks as well as numbers. Now, because I can move these around, it may be easier to sort them based on their color here, just like this, okay? Because that's a little bit easier to read. We're not always able to move the objects around like I just did. So we're going to practice using tally marks and kind of show you what these tally marks are, okay? So I have one blue, I have another blue, I have a yellow and a green, and another green, blue, blue, yellow, red, and another green. And as you notice, these tally marks look like one, and they do represent one, okay? So if I have two tally marks, I know I have two yellows, which I do have two yellows, okay? If I have four tally marks, I know I have four that are blue, which I do. And then I have one red, and then I have my three green, okay? So I found my category, I sorted and counted my squares, and I recorded these using tally marks as well as these numbers, okay? So now I have a better understanding of how many squares were blue and how many squares were green, okay? So let's take a look at another example, okay? All right, so this time, I'm looking at all of these different objects here, and they're not all squares, and they're not all just necessarily different colors. I do have two reds and two oranges, but this time I'm going to categorize these shapes into the number of sides that they have. Okay, so I'm going to use my tally marks to help me. Now this may be a little bit different because I have some different shapes here that I haven't seen before, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and pull this down, and this is a triangle here, so I know that that triangle has three sides, so I'm going to put one tally mark by three sides. Here is another triangle, okay, and I see one more triangle here, a little brown triangle, okay. So then let's take a look at this side. This is a rhombus, and I know a rhombus has four sides. I see a square there, and I know that has four sides. And I see a trapezoid, which again has four sides. So my other two objects here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this one has five sides, and a five-sided figure is a pentagon. Let's look at this other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another five-sided figure. So I know that I have three objects that have three sides, or they're triangles, and I have three objects here that have four sides, or quadrilaterals, and then I have two up here that have five sides, or pentagons. So as you begin to explore sorting, organizing your data, be careful in determining your category, and be careful counting the number of objects in each category.